When I was a teenager, I used to play piano for a Methodist church in my hometown. My piano teacher would go away during the summer. She would go to Canada, and so I filled in for her. And the idea was to give me some experience in church music leadership. It was at a United Methodist Church, and the pastor there was very influential on my own journey. Part of it had to do with her honesty when it came to ministry, and part of it had to do with just who she was as a person. I remember one sermon that was particularly influential on me. I don't remember the exact details, but she was talking about how Christianity had become this global religion. And as a result, it was butting up against other religions. And not just butting up against, like you would think in terms of medieval times where they would clash and one side would fight with the other side and eventually one would dominate and consume everybody of the other religion and turn them into the same religion, like Christianity would do to Islam and Islam would do to Christianity. But we're entering this different world where religions are beginning to blend together. A lot of what we see in terms of meditation is no longer simply just Christian, but it's also Christian and Buddhism. And as she's explaining this, she pauses and she says, "What if?" Now, mind you, this is in a church on a Sunday morning, in the midst of worship, and she says, "What if we Christians have it wrong?" She says, "What if we don't have the right belief? What if we made a mistake?" Now, she went on to talk about how faith is built on not knowing. But it was fascinating to me that she started from this point of conflict to this blend, to this recognition that we may not have all the details. And that has kind of been sort of my guiding force as I minister. Is always this belief that what if we aren't right? Because when we have this strict belief that we are absolutely right, we go back to that conflict stage. But when we have this belief that we could be wrong, we actually go to others and we learn from them. That was sort of the heart, the beginning of how I understood ministry to be. And the sermon itself, the pastor herself, was so amazing for me.